Lighting controls. They're a bit like Marmite. Either you love them or you hate them. Certainly they are becoming more complex by the day. Terms like IoT just seem to complicate things further. In this short film, we aim to do three things. Navigate you through the fog of technical terms, explain how controls work, simply, and suggest the best controls package to suit your project and perhaps more importantly, to match your client's expectations. Firstly, it's important to remember that we are all designers and our purpose is to create a complete room environment which will include an array of factors of which lighting is an essential one. So the choice of controls package is critical. Controls can animate a space. Controls can scene set a space according to time and activity. Controls can of course save money in reduced energy consumption when only the lights that are required are being used at the correct level. Before we start looking at the options available, let's consider for a moment some other things that may guide us in our choices. It's not just about the technology, it's surely how a controls package can enhance the aesthetics of a space, the functionality of the space, and let's not forget the users, or indeed the client. Are they a tech head? Are they a technophobe? These are questions we need to ask. What will be the level of interactivity? How disruptive can this project allow to install the system? And what style of switching is suitable for the style of the project? So let's make some sense of the controls options out there. Lighting control has its historical roots in an analog era, and of course we are now in a digital age. It's important to make that definition. Let's take a look at analog controls first, which are still very much in use. Perhaps the most basic and cost-effective method of control, and the original, is good old mains dimming, or phase dimming, which has proven so useful in the new world of LED. If you have heard the phrases leading and trailing edge dimming, they belong here. LEDs seem to love trailing edge dimming. Still in the realm of analog, but a step beyond simple, is the protocol 0 to 10 volt or 1 to 10 volt lighting control. Imagine a system where all circuits and lights are told directly via a pair of control wires what output to deliver. 0 to 10 volt is tried and tested and historically has been chosen for its reliability. And in recent years, it's been increasingly superseded by more advanced digital systems due to its need to install 2 parallel wires to every circuit. Let's move into the world of digital. As opposed to a constant stream of electrons, we are controlling devices by sending separate packages of binary information down the line. These control signals are typically sent through wires, but they can be sent wirelessly too. Cat5 and 6 cable usually deliver that information, connecting every circuit and running between each interface of communication, building into a highly complex lighting management system. This digital method is still an independent way of communicating to light sources on a single circuit. However, it enables a great leap in complexity and is a necessary step when installing sophisticated environments with many phases or scene settings. Of course, it is also future-proof and competes reliably as an option to wireless, which can be prone to interference. So, no doubt you'll have heard of lighting control protocols such as DALI, DMX and PoE, but what do they mean? DALI, which stands for Digital Addressable Lighting Interface. It's mostly used on commercial projects. It potentially can communicate individually with every light fixture on every circuit, sending information to the light and the light sending information back to the controller. DMX, Digital Multiplexed Signal. It's mainly used in theatrical lighting for colour changing, but it has its uses in architectural applications. It tends to be a more specialist install and design. And we've got PoE, Power over Ethernet. With the advent of LED, it has become a realistic option to power lighting through data cables, utilising the typical cabling already used in offices that have a network structure. Well, lastly, we turn to what many consider is the next chapter in controls, wireless. Of course, wireless has been with us since Marconi, but Bluetooth, Zigbee and Wi-Fi, they're all fast becoming dominant in the indoor lighting market. Early versions have been labelled as gimmicky, but with each new generation, the systems are proving more robust and useful. They're often centred around mobiles and tablets. It's the favourite option of early adopter clients and those who love their toys. It's still best to incorporate these wireless systems into cable-based networks, given their susceptibility to wall insulation and other physical barriers. So how do you apply these protocols into your next project? From single circuits being dimmed through to these technologies being coordinated throughout a building by an overarching system, there will be a solution for you. Systems like Lutron, Rayco, Dynalite and Wandsworth are all leading control suppliers to choose from, and of course at Orange Lighting we can help you with that. Well, that's the end of this rapid walkthrough of lighting control, giving you a handle on the terms and a working understanding of the elements of a lighting control system. If you have found this useful, then please do click like, please comment and do subscribe for more episodes in this series.